Okay, guys, so excuse the way I look. I'm going through treatment right now, and you know what? There's no reason for it or need for a filter. I'm beautifully made by God, and I think we all need to start accepting who we are and what we're going through. And I got on here to do this blog because a couple of friends of mine have talked about how they jump on Facebook or social media, or they talk to other friends or people in the world. And in specific, I'm talking about a friend I went to music school with, and she had texted me the other day. And I save these paper towel rolls and the toilet paper rolls for her because, number one, I save them anyways because I'm a biologist in training. I love that. For wildlife conservation, I save everything, for purposes of recycling. She uses them in her classroom with her kids. So it's just, repurpose is wonderful, but I could go on for hours about that. Let's not, maybe for another vlog. Let's this is episode 1. So, we'll talk about that for now. And I'll get further into my journey through this endometriosis. I really will. The journey's been since 2006, I found out. So therefore, I would like to have 1 or maybe 2 episodes of educating and helping other women in advocating for themselves and their voice, and knowing the signs. The signs are insane, because there are things that I thought all along that were just a rash on my neck. Yeah, that's my endo. That's my endometriosis. Yeah, so funny things. Okay, but let's get off that. Back to, or as, one of my professors from music school used to say, okay, we've gone in the ditch, now we're going to get back on the road with the car. But anyways, everybody's going through it. I'm not the only one. My mom is actually currently, while I'm doing a vlog, going through her chair and making a little noise, and that's okay. But I love her and wouldn't live with anyone else in the world. But everybody's going through it right now. We've gotten in this mindset of, after COVID, I know I'm not the only one, of almost like survival mode. This flight or fight mode. And the other day when I was at work, best job ever, one of my coworkers said, we finally made it to spring. Since when did we stop loving all seasons? All seasons have a purpose. As a future biologist, very close, had to take a little break. I jump on social media and I know everybody does this. I jump on social media on the comment sections, and they're nasty. Everybody's at each other's throats. Why? Guys, I'm going through 2 very serious things. Life, and I mean the endometriosis, but I'm taking meds that hurt me from head to toe right now. Life is not that serious. This is serious. This is very serious. Stop. Go outside. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe in the beautiful air. I'm inside right now today. I was outside most of the day, but I'm inside right now because it's still a little crisp. So go outside. Get some sun. Stop living to work. And start enjoying your life again. I am so blessed and thankful that I finally got to the doctors that I got to. And thankful for my local doctor. And thankful for everyone I've had in my life, whether they be bad or good. Because it's gotten me to this point where I'm not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to be one of those people that says anymore, no, that's okay that you treated me like crap. No more. But that kind of brings me to, Mom, I kind of need you to sit here with me so you can hold this for me so I can read the book, if you can. But that kind of brings me to this book. And my mom's going to help me. You heard me enlist her help with this. I want to read this to you guys. I don't have my own little tripod right now, but I want you guys to really take this book in. That's the wondrous things about working at a library, is you almost get to be this beautiful and wonderful kid again. And Mom, hold it right there. Okay. So it's called Everybody, You, Me, and Us. And it's by Elsie Gravel. Okay. This is all the people in the world. And everybody's different and everybody's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be Republican. It's okay to be Democrat. It's okay to be outside of that box. It's okay to be whatever you want to be. It's not okay to be mean. So, I'm going to read this to everyone. Everybody is unique and different, but we are more similar than we think. Everybody has fears. And what did I just talk about? We have this overwhelming fear because we know it's going to happen again, especially as a biologist. I know that there's going to be more pandemics, but we have to stop fearing life and the changes that are brought on by life. In this book, it's the monster under the bed that everybody's scared of. We all have that proverbial monster under our bed. Everybody has moments of joy. We all have those. Life. There are moments in our life that are joyful, but then they crash. They go back. They go back to these fears often. And moments of sadness. I've been very sad. I've been very angry. It's okay to have those feelings. It's very okay. Feelings are good. Everybody makes mistakes. That's a huge one. It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. Because guess what? Everybody can learn from your mistakes. We can learn and not make the same mistakes again. But if we do, it's okay. Because we learn. We're human. Everybody wants friends. And I want to let you guys know, I have an autistic son. They have a hard time making friends. Please just be friends with everyone. If they're mean, don't be friends with them, but don't hate them. Don't hate them. But everybody can be a friend. And friendship does not equal jealousy. That's not a friend. That's not someone that wants to see good for you. So if your job or your life is consumed with people that just want to see bad, get yourself away from that. Everybody gets angry sometimes. I have been consumed with anger. But I finally said enough is enough. Because as a very wise person told me the other day, yes, Miria, I'm talking to you. It's starting to affect who I am. And everyone knows me. I'm not an angry person. But I do have a medical reason why I've been, a little angry sometimes. Because that's what it can cause. You just can't sit in that anger. You can't sit in it. You can scream while you're there. But you can't sit there. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Everybody goes to the bathroom. I love this one because it's got a sweet little kitty cat. And we've been having some trouble with our sweet Gary. She's behind mom right now, sleeping in the sun. But everybody does the same thing because we're built the same. Therefore, stop seeing people as different colors. We are all the same. On a different blog, I will talk about how animals are not the same, but that's for a different time. Everybody needs help sometimes. I don't understand, or I'm not okay. I finally had to say, I'm not okay. There is something medically wrong with me. I know there's something wrong. If you are not okay, for whatever reason, don't feel like you can't say something to someone that you trust. Thank God for my family. And everybody likes to feel useful. Can I help? You need people in your life that say, can I please help? Don't surround yourself with people that say, well, oh well. Everybody wants to be heard. That's a big one, especially for me right now. I wasn't being heard. And I won't go into on this vlog the depths of how much I wasn't being heard. That's for a later time. Because I'm going to make a vlog, about that. I'm finding more and more, the more women I talk to, the more endometriosis is being completely missed. Because it can be so much other things. But I wasn't being heard at all. And it doesn't have to be medical. It can be anything going on in your life. If you don't feel heard, don't stay where you're not heard. Everybody gets embarrassed. Embarrassment is part of life. It can make you grow into a very funny and open person, actually. And when you finally find your people, you get less embarrassed. Like, oh. But see, they're not. This guy looks a little judgy. I don't know about you guys, but this guy's like, ooh. It's kind of like that video I posted of the rhino. Joff. Oh my goodness. But, you know, be more like animals. They don't care. They love unconditionally. But they don't care if someone's judging them. Everybody feels tired from time to time. I am so tired. My tiredness right now, though, is medically tired. Of keeping up almost this facade because I was told everything was fine. If you're tired in any other way, medically, physically, emotionally, mentally, all of it, do whatever you can to figure out how to get out of being tired. Or reach out to someone that's going to listen. And don't think that you're a burden on someone else. We got to get out of that mindset. We really do. And if you are a burden to that person, that's not your people. No. And everybody needs to take care of themselves. Oh my gosh. This is a huge piece of being tired. I don't sleep enough right now, but that's neither here nor there. I sleep a good amount. But I'm still in a lot of pain. So that interrupts sleep. Whatever tired you are, you need to invest in time for yourself. And the other thing that I'm tired of seeing is people jealous of others. And you know who you are. Jealous of others that are taking trips for their well-being. We live maybe 100, 105 years. You know, I've seen some of my residents live a little longer than that. You do what you do for you and your life. Stop judging other people and wondering if they make enough money. Who cares? Why are you spending your life doing that? Everybody gets discouraged once in a while. I was feeling so defeated and so discouraged. Northwestern turned that around. And my family did too. And my friends and my loved ones and everyone that's been praying for me. Yeah. But it's okay to be discouraged. It's okay to have those feelings. This is okay. Don't sit in that discouragement. Find your answer. Everybody needs to feel safe. That doesn't just mean from the weather. We need to feel safe in our home, with who we're with, in a relationship, with our family. You know, I read a lot about during the pandemic and people that, you know, were stuck at home and were possibly being abused or in a serious relationship that they couldn't get out of, like children, and the only safe space was school. We were bombarded with all of that very real, very negative thoughts because we have too much social media and too much stuff is out there now. I would love to be a place of the 80s again, where we didn't know about all of it. Some of it's really good to know about. Don't get me wrong. But this bickering back and forth stuff, it's not safe. Social media, comment sections are not safe for our psyche. Not at all. Everybody struggles sometimes. That one's real. Collectively, as a world, we are all struggling, but in different ways. The biggest thing that we can do for each other is just be kind. Just be kind. It was good that I took some time off school. I mentioned that to my friend that I mentioned earlier. I was finding myself being angry at the world for burying their heads in the sand and not understanding that the U.S. is one of the biggest contributors to the climate crisis. I can teach you how to not be. Such small steps. Such small steps. But that's for another vlog. Everybody has hopes and dreams. We need to quit dashing other people's dreams. Everybody has a right to have their own dreams and their own hopes. It's okay. Don't be jealous of them for that. Build them up and say, yay, for you. Go back to that kid that you were during like T-ball and stuff. When your T-ball coach taught you, let's build up our teammates. Or go back to a time when you did feel encouraged and harness that. and show that to other people. Enough dashing other people's dreams. Everybody has ideas, and everyone's idea, whether they be like not necessarily an idea that someone else wants to use at the time. I know as a biologist, it's okay. You go through 55 no's before you get a yes. Keep going with your idea. What are you doing? He says. I'm making a comic book. How many of us read comic books? My son, my brother. Let's face it, anybody that's cool reads comic books, okay? Be a superhero for everyone. Everybody needs to be loved. And that doesn't always include romantic love. It's okay to not be in a relationship. It took me 39 years to understand that. Actually, probably 38. But it's okay to stand alone. Find other things in the world that you love. And be that love for the world. And the most important thing about everybody needs to be loved is and accepted just as they are. Accept people for who they are. Don't change people. Just because you don't like who they are, and they might mess with your psyche and they're not the right person for you, don't spend your life trying to change who they are. There's no reason for that. Grow as a person for yourself. Don't change someone for them. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect. That person behind that counter might be being mean to you today. 2 people before that person might have been really mean to them. Show people kindness. We need to respect everyone. We are each unique, but we have so much in common. We are all human. We make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Don't live in those mistakes, though. The end. I will post more vlogs, but this is my first one. Thank you.